Hi, this is the Tobechukwu family. We met first in Futo. We met in 2015, 2014 actually, but we started talking in 2015. We were both classmates in Futo, studying biomedical engineering, and that was how we met. I think we met in workshop 3 years, where we were taking lectures in Futo. That was where we met, and that was we started talking immediately. Anita is a very lively person, so we started talking immediately. For me, my first impression about her from the very first time, I was like, oh, I like this girl. She's lively, she's friendly. And then she was the assistant coach rep, or vying to be the assistant coach rep there. Although I could ask myself, who be this small with the disturb? It's just this small for ground. But then
The first impression I have about him is that he plays too much. Like and he's very funny. You cannot stay with him and not laugh. So he's actually a very, very funny person.
I don't know which one I will call the first move, because move plenty. But but it all started in school. I was telling her then that I might not have money now. I'm not ready now, but definitely someday you'll be my wife. And she'll tell me I'm stupid. And she'll get out. If she wants to marry, it's not me, she'll marry. And all that. But that was how we started. And 2020, I think I still made a move. Or 2021 rather, I still made another move. That was when I was serious. At least money day now. I constantly make move. But that time I still never know whether I will marry. So, and then 2023, I became very serious and I approached her again. So I made the first, second, and third move.
He actually did, and I think that was 2020. I still have the chat. 2016, where he said
2016.
Yes, it was 2016 now. When you said, because I know I had they served me breakfast that period. So there was one thing you said, say, last, after all this your shakara, na me go marry you. And I'm like, who is this one? I bet just get out, Jerry. I don't have your time. And that was it.
For me, I don't know if I would say I had doubts, but I definitely think she had doubts. In fact, she get plenty doubts, because she always tell me, she thought I'd be player, I'd be this one, I'd follow plenty girls, I did this, I did that one, me will be innocent boy. So for doubts, for me, there was no doubt. For her, I do not know. I think yes, for her.
I had a whole lot of doubt. Oh my God, the doubt was too much. I used to ask him plenty questions because I know what his past relationship were like. I was scared. I was like, this boy is too fine. This boy is everything beautiful. Are you sure it's going to continue like that? So I was scared, but there was one thing he gives me every day. He gives me this reassurance that, okay, if it's you, it's nobody but you.
Well, we started dating. I think we were friends for 8 years. We were friends since 2014, all through till 2023. So that's 8 years. We were friends for 8 years, and we started dating in 2023. So that was how it was.
No, I've forgotten you got engaged 2022. So we not started dating 2023.
Our first day was I think it was in Abuja. She came over to Abuja after disappointing me like how many times. So she came over to Abuja, and the first date was me going to go and pick her up in the airport. I think that was the first date. Then I took it. The next day we just went out. So that's just it.
I would say our first date was when we went to the beach, when he came to Lagos to see me. And yes, I forgot when he came to Lagos to see me, and the first time I met him, he was just there. I was like, So when we got to the beach, we even entered BROT, we were gisting. When we got to the beach, and I have to tell my course rep to come and tell me that he's really serious about me. I was looking at my course rep, I was like, oh God, what is wrong with this boy? This boy wants to play me. My course rep was like, no, I should just give it a try. And it was sweet. After I went home that day, I was having butterfly feelings in my stomach. Yeah. I was like, okay, let me just try. And so far, so good. It has been beautiful.
I had always said, okay, you'll be my wife, you'll be my wife, you'll be my wife. But I think when we started dating, it didn't take me long. And that was why it didn't even take me up to 3 months, like 4 months of dating. I started pressuring her that I want to go and see your parents. So
the first time I knew it was the one was when I gave him a surprise visit from Lagos to Abuja. When I got to his house, the first thing was like, Jesus, what are you doing here? And I was thinking he would give me this you are not welcome vibe. And he was just so hopeful. He was like, come inside, come inside, come inside. Do you know it means traveling from Lagos to Abuja to come and see a man? And he was not scared. He was not bothered. It was It was just beautiful. At that point, I was like, no, 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 no.
You won't test me.
That was when I knew that, yes, he was the perfect person.
Reacting about the relationship, everybody, my mom in particular, was happy. Because right from time, she had been telling me, who be this Anita we'd always talk? Who may bring this Anita more see. So she was happy. My dad, in fact, this relationship is the only relationship my parents has ever approved. So every other one will tell me you just they play. So my mom, everybody was happy. My friends, every single one of them was happy for me.
Okay, my very close friend did not react so well. She was like, Anita, you've been through a whole lot in a relationship. And you're about to enter another relationship with somebody that we all know is past. And I was like, no, Ave, this person is different. At a point in time, she was like, Anita, you can't go forward. I said, no. You see, this relationship, I don't love up. I am not giving up. And I'll put in my very best. And I'm glad that I did. Then about my parents, everybody they were so okay with him. When I even told my mom that, oh, this is a pray, mom was like, nah, that kind of person I want. Bring and come out, bring and come out. My siblings, everybody accepted him so fast, so good.
Did they ask me if I accepted? Nobody asked me. I was in school, you know.
Well, the only challenge I think we faced earlier on was just the distance challenge, and it wasn't much of a big deal because we were always in communication. I always told her one thing, that make sure we always talk at least every day. Let's talk, even if it's twice or thrice, but make sure we talk every day. We get to know about each other's day, how each other's day went, and all that. So
it was quite challenging for me because he always wants to communicate, and me, I was always busy. Yes, he was busy, and I was busy, but every point in time, he can send me 7 messages in 1 minute just check up on me. At a point, I felt it was so tiring. But along the line, I was like, this is communication. We just have to communicate. And it just went in like that.
I think it's our wedding. I think that would just be it. Our wedding. Our wedding was just magical. So that's my the favorite memory, I think, for now. Oh, and the memory of when she born Edre. So that's that.
Was on my birthday, yes, the engagement. My flight was delayed. I was supposed to get to Abuja by 1 p.m. but I got late in the night. I was tired, I was frustrated. I was just going inside the house just to go and lie down, let him massage my back. I was not even wearing my wig. I just opened it. I said, surprise! I was like, what's happening here? And why I was surprised was because I've always told him I didn't want any engagements. I'm not a fan to engagements, but he still did it. And I'm glad he did. He did not follow my words. And that was one of my best moments.
I've been saying I love you since Futuna. So, so I said I love you first. And at first she was telling me I'm asleep. I tell her I love you, she tell me get out. Now she did talk and pass.
Of course he did now. You know what I show him. He say I love you. Now him can't do strong man. But I don't love up now. There's nothing I can do. But I know he loves me so much.
Funny or unusual habit that we both accept together. Now, aside the fact that we like gossiping, I don't know. I think that's really, I don't know if that's unusual. We like gossip where I know they use here gist. And she too, when she see a gist, they won't know anything they happen, which gist be that. So aside that, I don't think there's any unusual or funny habits.
One funny or unusual habit is whenever we settle down to go out, if you just enter the car and turn it on like this, the next thing is, babe, I beg, I won't go shit. And I'm like, you know shit since when you in this house.
Funny
enough, you were running late, oh. And you just say, babe, I beg, I don't think you go vex. I beg, I won't go shit. So I don't go shit for road. God, those moments are very, very annoying. So now, if you want to break like this, I tell you, shit that shit when you want shit before you dress up. But now, I just got used to it. Rather, what I just do is, I try to make sure we are behind time, like we get ready on time. So even if he wants to pull, there's still time to meet up with wherever we are going to. Anytime I tell him, babe, gist today, leave, even if he's eating, he go leave that food. Say, babe, we are 10 minutes. He likes gist so much. So that's why I always say we gossip too much, because I am actually the gist supplier. I dey always get gist for am.
By praying and SPPD. By praying, by praying, by prayer. It's just been God. It's been God. And then make sure there's one thing I do. I make sure I tell her everything, so that there will not be anything that is holding me down, that will be making me think anything. So that's that.
They pray, Jesus. See, I know they usually say women are supposed to be the prayer warrior, but there's nothing as beautiful as when man they pray, woman they pray. They no born devil well to come inside this kind of relationship, because before devil attack like this, the arrow is already saying, hey, if you come inside, we'll shoot you.
About love, there's one thing I've always told my wife is the fact that love is not just the feeling. Love is friendship. Love is companionship. Love is work. In fact, love is hard work. So there will be a time when it will look as if the love will fade. But what will keep you at that time is your friendship. What will make that love rekindle is your friendship, your companionship, and the fact that you guys have decided to put in work for it to work. So you have to put in work for it to work. So love is not easy, but love is sweet. Love is definitely sweet.